Hello everyone, here I am going to show you how to download and install MySQL 8 on Windows 10 operating system. For that, open web browser, enter MySQL download, click it. We are in download page, scroll down. Here you can see the MySQL community GPL downloadings. GPL is general public license. MySQL is an open source. It comes with a GPL license. Click this link. Here you can see various MySQL products. For MySQL server installation, we only need MySQL community server. Here you can see MySQL community server 8.0.32 version. This is the latest version at the time of this recording. If you find a new version, you can download the latest version and install, or click the go to download page link, click archives, select the product version you want, and for operating system select Microsoft Windows, and you will get MSI download links for MySQL installer. You can download the large file size, but here we will be using latest version, so go back to the previous page. Under select operating system, make sure Microsoft Windows is selected. There are two MSI installer is available here. The MSI means Microsoft Windows installer. It's a standard installer for in Windows operating system. For these two installer, 2.4 M size one have MySQL downloader and installer package. The largest file size one have all the file required for the installation. So download the installer with a large file size. Download. If you want, you can sign up for Oracle with web account. This is optional. You can skip this option by clicking no thanks. Just start my download. Here you can see download has started. I already downloaded. I'm canceling the download. You can see MySQL installer community version. Double click. It will take less than a minute to extract a file. Now MySQL installer has been started. First step is choosing a setup type here. On this window there are 5 different options. You can choose any of the options available here and you can read more about particular options. The developer default one will install MySQL products like MySQL shell, server, MySQL cell, MySQL router, and so on. And for server only, will install only the MySQL server, and client only options will install only the MySQL client products used to connect MySQL server, the product like MySQL shell, MySQL router, MySQL workbench, and so on. The full install type will install all the products and the features available with this installer. We will select custom type for setup so that we can customize the product. So click next here. Here on the select product window, on the left hand side we can see list of available products. Click plus sign. You can see MySQL server 8.0.32. Select this option and click right arrow green button and click plus sign in the application. You can see list MySQL workbench, MySQL workbench 8.0.32. Select that option. Click right green button, green arrow button. Click next here. You can see list MySQL server 8.0.32 and MySQL server workbench 8.0.32. Click execute. It will take a couple of minutes. If both the product installed successfully, you will get the status complete. Click next. Now we are on product configuration window where we can set up MySQL port number, root user password, and so on. Click next here. On type and networking window, Under config type drop down, development computer uses minimum computer memory. Server computer options mainly used for web server. So select development computer again. And in connectivity, some applications or computers use IP address and port number to connect to remote host for data exchange. By default, MySQL use the port number 3306. If you want, you can change the port number here. I'm going to keep as it is. Click next here. The new MySQL 8 version by default uses SHA-256 encryption method to encrypt and store the database user password. Using SHA-256 encryption is more secure compared to the previous version MySQL. The use of legacy authentication method is suggested only if you want to make this installation compatible with MySQL 5 version. In our case, we don't need MySQL 5 compatibility, so keep as it is and click next here. Here we are going to create password. Just like installing operating system, we will create new user or administrator who will be using that operating system. Correct. So in case of MySQL, by default it creates a username called root user. The root user is an administrator and has all the privileges of MySQL database. So must use very strong password and remember the password. Make sure your password have numbers and letters. I'm using simple password, so click next. Now in the Windows Service option, creates a new Windows Service instance with this name. Make sure this start MySQL Server at the system setups checkbox is checked so that MySQL Server starts automatically when your operating system is started. If you uncheck this option, every time when you have to use MySQL Server, you will have to manually start the MySQL Server from MySQL Services. The default option for run Windows Service is fine. Click next. On server file permission window, go with the default option. Click next. Click execute button. It will take a minute to apply these settings. Configuration is completed and click finish. Click next here. Uncheck this, click finish. We successfully completed the MySQL Server installation. Now let's open MySQL Server to confirm if it's work. Here, enter MySQL. You can see MySQL command line client. Click this one. Here you have to enter your password that you entered during the password configuration. Click enter here. Here you can see the MySQL prompt. If you see this prompt, then it means you successfully logged into your MySQL database. Here we can execute our SQL statements. Enter show databases. You can see the list of databases available in your MySQL database. So our MySQL server is working without any issue. Enter, exit now. Now let's open MySQL Workbench to confirm if it is working. MySQL. Click here. Here you can see MySQL Workbench window. In the query window, type show databases. So databases, click execute button here. Here you can see list of databases available in MySQL. So MySQL Workbench was installed successfully. Thanks for watching.